Okay, guys, you know what that means. Today is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, and it's time to talk about Redo of Healer, episode 9. Now, there's absolutely nothing I can say in this episode except sheer, pure brilliance. This episode is legit brilliant. Literally brilliant at its peak. I was laughing the entire time watching this episode, guys. All because of food. His whole the minor thing of this minor plot thing was the food. That's it. After what happened last week with the Mad Cow tribe destroying the pub, he wants to get revenge on the pub. He wants to get revenge not only on the cow tribe, but also the food. The delicious food that they had. And I'm like, oh my God, damn. And the thing is, I don't know why people find this show kind of like controversial or is this bad? And think about this. When we watch Redo of Healer, the two things that come to their mind, the two main themes of Redo the Healer is the war and the horniness. On the war side, you see him going through these revenge scenes that you see him going on a regular basis with the Knight, with Princess Flare, with all the other people that tormented his life, the Kingdom and Norn, etc. And on the horniness, yes, I get it, the fan service, and yeah, he's having sex with his harem. I get that. That's that. But take away that, just ignore that, and just watch his revenge story go wrong. People say this show's controversial. People say it's kind of bad. It's shitting on. I don't see the problem with Redo the Healer, guys. Redo of Healer is Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer fusion. It's like playing polymerization. You fuse Goblin Slayer, you fuse Rising Shield Hero, and boom, you got Redo of Healer. Come on. Goblin Slayer has been the revenge matureness. Just like with Goblin Slayer, before the show starts, it says the following show is rated TV, anime, viewer discretion is advised, mature content. Just like that. So, what's wrong with watching? If y'all okay with Goblin Slayer, how come you can't watch this? Oh, because it has fan service? Goblin Slayer got fan service, but it's still there like that. That's what bugs me about Redo of Healer. That's what bugs me about people who can't watch Redo of Healer, because it's a light novel series. So what you expect? They showed it. Goblin Slayer did the exact same thing. You see what I'm getting at, guys? That's my point. But again, Redo of Healer is so great. It's not like people are actually gonna do the things that. Yeah, it's not like the people out there is actually gonna do the things that the main healing hero is gonna do. It's not like you're gonna sit home, watch Redo of Healer, and then you're looking at these episodes. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and do the exact same thing. No. Just watch it for his revenge. You've seen Goblin Slayer going into revenge. You've seen Nafumi doing his revenge. And you even see other characters going on the revenge tours in every anime. So what's wrong with watching this show? That's what I'm trying to... I don't get it. But other than that, episode 9 has been one of those times where it's just okay, the whole revenge is really good. But what happens when we add a little twist? Add a little something on it. And there's a whole thing with food. So without further ado, let's talk about Redo of Healer episode 9 review. Let's talk about it. So, Eve. I understand Eve in this episode trying to be the adult, the more the happy-go-lucky adult type, being shy and everything. And she's trying to be herself. Trying to be herself, I'm an adult. I don't have time to be part of his harem or being in some sex group with him. She tried not to. But you gotta love the main character trying to do the art of persuasion. And as I'm watching this, it's not like he's forcing them to have sex. It's not like he's forcing them to have sex. They just act that on their own will. So it's not like the healing hero's okay, you, Cessna, come here. Suck my, it's not like that. They just going on their own accord. So it's oh, okay. It's them. But Eve, being she's an adult and she just want to handle it. But there will be a time when Eve gets into the healing hero party, his sex harem. There's his harem and there's his sexy harem. Right now, she's in the harem thing, but not on the sexy harem when he has sex with him. So it's not there yet. Not there yet. Okay, now it go on to talk about their trials. What trials they have to go through that Eve could have, and to get to resurrect. To make the Blackwing tribe great. So in other words, you have to get revenge on the to get this dead this bird. This almighty bird that spread diseases. And with the healing hero, he wants that kind of power as well. He wants that kind of power for his revenge. So they had to go through the trials. And I'm always and as I'm reading, and I remember in the light novels, as I read the current episode, the current chapter, he's in the trials as well. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's kind of interesting how they get along with it, but props for that. Now, as he changes face, now I'm just gonna go right into it. So he changes his appearance on trying to understand what's wrong with the pub, and then you got this mad cow tribe person, this guy who comes in from last week, destroying the place up again, and wants to get revenge on him for kidnapping Eve, quote, and he wants to kill her. The healing hero, on the other hand, I love his revenge. This is what I'm gonna laugh about. You see, not only was revenge for the mad cow tribe that fucked up his food. I mean, fucked up the pub. He wants to get revenge for them for ruining good food. I laughed so many times. This is that. Now, before they get revenge, the healing healer/harem hero, is having sex with them. Now, here's the thing. Eve, on the other hand, she's not doing she don't want to get involved with that. But I love how Freya and Setsuna immediately took off their clothes. Now, remember, this is the censored version, so we all know how the uncensored version is going to play out. But I love how both of them took off their clothes naturally, naturally. They just took off their clothes naturally, like they always do, in front of the healing hero. And Eve was like, "What are you doing?" She's trying to act like the adult, you can't do that here. There's a guy in here. You guys gotta do it outside, but they're used to it. And then the healing hero, he's just okay, he's gonna get involved with him anyway. He wants Eve to join in. But the thing is, he's not forcing her. He's not forcing Eve to be like, hey, why don't you just, hey, come here. It's but his persuasion is so up there. If you want, you could join in if you like to. The way how he persuades them is so freaking good. Eve refuses to join in, and I understand this is a censored version, so we don't know how the uncensored version is going to show. They're going to show everything, but with Eve is just touching herself outside while they're having a threesome in there. Eve is touching herself, kind of like how Hina did it in Domestic Girlfriend. So with Eve, she's just touching herself, all that kind of thing. And I get that. I mean, they didn't show all of it, but it was kind of funny to see how Eve touching herself. Not funny, but the way how Eve was just trying to ignore it, but her figuring herself was spot on. Now, after that, healing hero and healing hero and Setsuna went to the Mad Cow tribe at night to kill the remaining tribe members. Yo! I had to stand up on this one here. Guys, I saw this clip twice. No, I saw this clip 3 times. And I did not suspect that. I did not see that. I thought they were going to block it. But damn! Okay, let me get this straight. They came out at night. That iron-headed cow creature, he threw an aphrodisiac thing, and it triggered that animal so much that it rushed into the tent, held on to one of the tribe members, and then it raped them. I'm dead ass about this. I did not see that coming. I was shocked. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I have never think that they were going to show that. I didn't think they were going to show that. I'm dead ass. I didn't even going to show that. But the way how it was so again, that animal rushes to the tent, grab onto the end of the raven. I'm like, oh, I did not see that coming, guys. I Did not see it. I swear to God. And then after that, after them killing a few members as well, he got two members of the tribe down there in ice, circle in a pit full of ice with the iron-headed cow. And those two are swearing like, we knew about Eve, the demon lord candidate, and we're not going to attack you. We promise we won't attack you. Please let us free. But you know how the healing hero is. You know how he is. He don't give a shit about what you did. You killed many people in the pub just to get revenge, just to get Eve. And I'm like, okay, they had it coming. And then, I'm not getting loud, but hear me out, guys. But again, you had it coming. And then healing hero was like, okay, you guys want to leave? You guys can leave. I'll leave in about 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks. So he just let them stay there. They're like, what about food? Oh, there's our iron-headed cow right there. If you want to survive within 2 weeks, go get it or get killed by it. And that cow, I think the cow, that iron-headed cow either raped them or just killed them. Regardless, it was so funny. And those two members was they were helpless. Like they couldn't move their arms and legs, so they were out. But the way how this revenge was, I've seen some pretty good revenges, but this right here was funny revenge. Like it was so fucking funny. Like his revenges are sweet, juicy. Like, oh my gosh, you want to see it again. But this revenge, all for food and for the people that messed up the pub, was funny to me. I'm sorry. Now, as he got revenge on them, this is where I was jumping for joy. It finally happened, guys. It finally happened. Norn has arrived in the village. And not only that, Blaze, not Marvel Blade, the sword hero herself. Oh my God. Fellas, we knew this was coming. I was jumping for joy. I'm like, yes! I was craziness because this is the time. This is it. I love how it ended with not you seeing Norn, but also the sword hero. I'm telling you right now, guys, and I'm not going to spoil it, but what I'm going to tell you is this. If you just wait next week. Just wait next week when he gets his revenge on the sword hero. And I guarantee you're going to love this revenge on the sword hero. And the thing is, I'm looking forward for next week because I want to see how it's going to play out from the light novel. I want to see how it works on this. So I look forward to seeing his revenge on the sword hero so much. And then to me, it's going to be my favorite revenge of all time. Seeing from that, if they make it really good, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward to it. So, this episode 9 was really delightful to watch. It was really delightful. I mean, the whole little minor plot with the whole revenge on the Mad Cow tribe and the whole thing about his whole revenge on destroying the pub and delicious food is that episode was kind of like a sub-minor plot, at like a tip of a sub-minor plot, not like a big plot on his revenge, but it's one of his revenge lists that he has a bucket list of revenges, and he has that. So his parties and the whole kingdom and Norn, that's like his major plot revenge. And on the minor plot is just revenge on the Mad Cow tribe. So it's like, okay. Sorry, but yeah, you see my point. But like I said, this was a good episode with a sub-minor plot with him getting revenge on people that are trying to kill Eve. So props for them for that. And again, I love what they did with Norm and Sword Hero coming to the fray. I look forward for next week's episode as it continues. So again, great job. And I'm sure people are waiting for the uncensored version because you want to see because you guys want to see that scene where he does it with them and Norm and Eve in the door, closing the door in front. So we already know what we want to see. So I'm pretty sure the uncensored version, they're going to show that eventually. Everything. But again, great episode. And like I said, I see nothing wrong with this show. And I find the main character revenge story as he goes through these trials things and get his revenge. It was, oh my God. It's fucking great. It is great. I can't even put words in it, but it is so great to see a guy like him going to Revengers and having his harem and making out with them. And It's there. It's there. Yo, I love this guy. I don't know. I think people hate him because people hate him because it's how he forcing them to Freya and Setsuna and the others. And to be honest, I don't think he's forcing them. It's not like he's like planning it. It's just that they do it on their own will. But again, you know, I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying, like, I don't see nothing bad about him. But this show, like I said, I'm gonna point this out right now. Redo of Healer is a must show to watch, despite the fan service. I'm telling you, watch this show. I'm not forcing you guys, but just watch it as you see his revenge tour, kind of like how Goblin Slayer is. That's all I'm trying to say. So, thank you for watching this video. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about The Promised Neverland. I will talk about The Promised Neverland. So, I look forward to that. Also Friday, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do a video about my thoughts on Haikyuu and sports anime as a whole. So to get you guys know about me and then to express my gratitude on it, to express my feelings on it. But you guys get the picture. But again, episode 9, Redo the Healer was great. I actually know every episode is really great. I have no bad comment whatsoever. So thank you for watching. Look forward for next week's episode on the biggest revenge with the Sword Hero. I look forward to that, and I hope you will.